Welcome back to some more quick tip analysis. So, the Bundesliga 2 season starts this Friday, and it's a league I'm really excited to have back, and it's a league I'm looking forward to doing some previews on as well. The games have a lot of goals in them, and they're actually really entertaining, and the league, to be honest with you, is just a good league in general. I've had a look at the outrights, I've had a look at the teams, and I'm going to have an outright selection here to win the Bundesliga 2 and get promotion. It is an obvious one, I'm afraid. I couldn't see anyone else, and I'm inclined to agree with the bookies' favourite here. And I'm going to say that Hamburger SV will win the Bundesliga 2 this season. So firstly, last season they came third in the league. They performed strongly, but unfortunately they did fall a bit short, despite having lost the least amount of games in the division and only finished 3 points off the automatic places. In terms of their outs, they haven't lost anyone major. Wagnerman is a German under-23 international. He's gone to Stuttgart, but they do have good depth in their defence, and to be honest, he's very young and it's not a massive blow. They're going to be pretty much similar to last season. Looking into the statistics then to back this up, Hamburger, their expected goals were really good last season. They managed to score 67, but they were expected to score 75.37 goals last season, which is actually 7 goals more than Schalke, who tops the league. Defensively as well, in terms of expected goals against, they had the third best defence in the league with 43.72 expected goals to be conceded, and they actually only conceded 35. One of the reasons why they are so good going forwards is that they had a star player last season, Glatzel. He performed very strongly last season. He scored 22 goals, and these goals were expected. He scored 22.48 in terms of expected goals. This is backed up by another key player remaining, Kittel, the midfielder. He actually assisted the most in the Bundesliga last season, and he did it by quite a stretch. He had 5 more assists than any of the other players, and in terms of expected assists, they weren't quite the same amount of his assists, but still very high at 11.88. These two players, both Glatzel and Kittel, are set to remain at the side, so both players are going to have another impactful season. And if you look at this data here, in terms of expected goals and assists last season, both players are in the top 6. Glatzel having 26.46 in terms of expected goals and assists, while Kittel has 20.75. And to be honest with you, again, I don't see many players rivaling them in the league, and they're definitely going to have a massive impact this season, and essentially they are going to be 2 very much standout players for any side in the division going forwards. Defensively as well, we already said how they conceded the least amount of goals last season, and they also had the least amount of defeats. According to Wisecout statistics, they had the 2 best defenders in the league in terms of centre-backs. They're going to be steady in that 11 again, and I don't see why this partnership is going to be really threatened this season, and I can see them having another really solid defensive year. Another reason outside of both the football and the sort of individual players is the Volkspark Stadion. It's 57,000 capacity, obviously a big stadium, and the biggest in the Bundesliga too. And I think it's going to have a really good impact. So last season, they only managed to average 23,000 fans in general. However, there was COVID restrictions, and they went on for quite a bit of the season in Germany. And this season, it's back to full capacity allowed. And a full capacity Volkspark Stadion with 57,000 fans is definitely going to have a massive impact. If that wasn't really enough in terms of their star players, their performance last season, having not lost anyone, keeping the same sort of squad, let's sort of see what the data says. So in terms of who scored data, they rated Hamburg as the 2nd best side in the league last season, and essentially according to who scored, Hamburg should have gone up automatically. And Wisecout as well, if you look at this data, this is very interesting. So looking at the expected goals and expected goals against in terms of the whole league, Hamburg, they finished on 60 points, and they're actually expected to finish on 66.1. Very impressive, and again, this would have seen them in the automatic promotion places. Essentially, they should have really gone up last season, and the data in terms of expected goals, it basically says they were just unlucky not to go up, and I definitely see them going up this campaign. Like I said, the bookies have got this as a favourite, and they've got it for a favourite for a reason, to be honest with you. I'm definitely going to be adding Hamburg to some of my sort of outright trebles at the start of the season, and I think you should as well. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate when you do that. Please give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Cryptic Trading. We'll be posting up some MLS bets, and we'll also start to be posting up some Bundesliga 2 bets on both of those channels. Please gamble responsibly as always. And also, please don't forget to apply sun cream in this weather. It is absolutely baking. And as always, cheers and good luck.